Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Okay, Lexi, I need you to do something for me. Because this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. Okay? Let's see. Okay, so it's still on there. Are you ready? Because I want to see if this actually works. Does sick count as a good day? No. No, it isn't. And I hope you and everyone in your family feels a lot better. Okay.
Starry night. Starry night. A loving mother. A flame-eating father.
Come on. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. Okay. Wait, which account am I on? Okay, I'm on the right account. I was playing earlier and I forgot what account I'm on. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. We are playing Zenless on 0. And I gotta see, because I'm gonna get a burger soon. Totally fine. I ordered pizza. Alright. I got a new toy and I want to see if it works.
Can you hear me now, guys? Is my voice still the same? Let me know. I want to know if it's still the same. What kind of burger are you getting? I want to know. I want to know what kind of burger you're getting, Lexi. Alistair Mad Hatter, that's right! I got a voice changer. Now I can sound like Alistair during the stream. Welcome in, Sleepless.
And now I'm just back to normal. Or am I? Burger King? Nice. What do you guys think of the changer? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of it? Yeah, I decided to add a voice changer for special moments during the games. Thought it'd be kind of cool, something different. I like the Alistair Mad Hatter better. Okay.
Then we'll just stick with this from now on.
My editor is going to be like, holy shit, this is going to be so much fun. Very silly. Yes. I also have another one, but I'm scared to play it because you guys be like, holy shit, what just happened? Latanya. That's fair. Okay, so we were playing the story. Hold on, is there any more goodies? No, there is. Sweet. Do it? Okay.
Since Sleepless wants to hear it, I shall play it for you all. What do you think of my voice now?
Okay, so lower level. That's right, we were gonna go to sleep. Alright.
Since you and Caesar are heading back to the city tomorrow, perhaps you should go to bed early today.
What the?
Stepping into the room, you flop onto the simple yet cozy bed. With Caesar's city tour around the corner, what should you do? I should ask Belle what girls are into. You doze off before you realize it. After a period of time, you awakened by a chirping of birds. Time prepared to head back to New Eridu. Lucy should have Caesar sorted out by now.
What, you don't like the man's voice, guys? Nope. Missed the elevator. Hi, Bernice. Ah, there's Miss Caesar. Proxy! You're here. Lisa mentioned you're heading back to New Eridu to copy the data for Toward the Inferno. You've been a huge help to the Sons of Calon, so I wanted to return the favor. Let me assist you and bodyguard this time. What kind of hot... That was a kind of a hot voice.
Most everyone's mad here. You may have noticed that I'm not all there myself.
Welcome in, Dawn.
HIROI. Heart hands light skin tone, heart hands light skin tone.
Thank you for the 11 months, Dawn, and welcome into the stream.
Your backup is appreciated. No no time to waste. Let's get started then. Bestie, no! Not that voice!
How about new?
A few hours later, at the Random Play store.
So this is where the famous Faithin lives and runs a video store.
I had to do it, guys. I had to. Welcome in, Dawn. How are you? Are you excited for next week? I'm excited for next week. Why? Because we're playing Mario Party with an extraordinary sleepless birthday. Let's wish her a happy birthday, everyone in chat.
That reminds me. Sometimes Lucy comes all the way to New Eridu just to see movies that feature her favorite stars.
I'm going to need you to use that voice limited. Don's like, what was that? Okay, so no narrator voice, but you guys like the Alistair voice, right?
Does Lucy still come back to the city often?
We sometimes do business in the city. Thanks to her New Eridu citizenship, she can come and go as she pleases. Not me, though. If I hadn't come with you today, it would have been ages since I'd been in the city.
How about we explore the city today? I'll be your tour guide. We have some time while the data copies, and there's nothing else to do while we wait.
All right, you're the boss.
What are we doing in the meantime, Foxy? I'm tired, just got home from work. On the drive home. Drive safe, Dawn. Since I have you and Lexi in the chat, are you guys okay with me streaming the game? Next Tuesday or no? Let me know. Speaking of ways of relaxing in New Eridu, let's try the holiday default plan. Watching movies, drinking tea, milk, and shopping. Though it's Belle's default plan, Caesar's a girl too, and she'd be around the same age, so probably won't be too opposed. You're fine with it as well? Okay, cool. I bet it's cold outside. It was like, oh, sorry. It was like 74 here. Yeah, I saw that. An earthquake in Canada. First time for everything. Okay, so we'll stream Mario Kart on Tuesday. Yep. Let's take Caesar to Linden Square next. Okay. So I'll just stick with Alistair's voice. Got it. But I'm glad you guys can hear it. It took me a while to set it up correctly that you guys can hear it. Oh, the cinema in the city are huge. It's like a whole block. Do you also have cinema in the other ring? Yeah, but they're basically large rooms with video player. They aren't this impressive. We had those open air drive-in cinemas too. One clear night, bikers will roll in from miles to catch some awesome movies. Sometimes they even duke it out for the good spots. Why am I not surprised? Didn't expect the city cinemas to be so crowded though. Weird is not usually this crowded.
That's when.
Listening to the madness. Welcome to the Grinding Cinema. I will be showing, award-winning movies this week with unique themes every day. Today about thrillers with the Port Peak, Attack of the Cybers, Big Hollow, and The Coffee Mate available. Oh no, it's Thriller Day today. Eat your food, Lexi. Seems like there is an odd one out. You're talking about The Coffee Mate, right? While it's labeled romantic comedy, it's today's pick for its heart-racing effect. Most viewers' pulse will go wild. Wait, heart-racing? Really? Are you into this one, Caesar? Huh? No, not at all. It's rare cinema trip, so let's catch a thriller for kicks. This is Caesar's call. Sure thing. I'm checking the tickets now. Still have empty seats for Attack on Sabers and Coffee Mate. So 2 Attack on Sabers tickets for you? Sure, I guess.
You watch the Attack Sabers with Caesar after that.
Is it weird hearing Alistair narrating stories? Compared to Cypher's hoarding claiming a tower at the end, I love the scene where they broke free from the underground moor, the elevated malfunctions, and me holding my breath. Yeah, totally agree. You look pale, Weiss. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm good. Wait, could it be your... Hey, stop laughing at me! Sorry, no offense. It's just, I feel like I'm seeing another side of you. I thought you would just have a natural poker face. Thanks for picking the thriller. It was for me, right? I'm happy I got to watch the movie with you today. Aww. So, are we heading back? Let's grab a drink. Okay. Excuse me, coming through. Oh. There's Skydie. Okay. it's totally up to you, but you really need to consider this seriously. See you later. Yeah, I'll think about it.
After that, a girl wearing glasses leaves.
Hey, would you like some tea milk? Hello? Whoa! I'm sorry. I got a bit distracted there. Welcome to Richard T's, Rich Milk. What? Huh? Richard Tea Milk? That name rings a bell. When Bernice and I swung by last time, she grabbed a drink from here, and it took ages to eat. Wait, eat? Yeah, Bernice said it was a rare journey to the city, and that she was keen on discovering the milk tea ingredients using in the city. So she ordered all of the toppings on the menu to be added. Ah! You mean the lady with the motorcycle, right? I remember her. Sorry, while we don't have a huge range of toppings, I should have explained what would happen if you added them all back then. Sorry for a terrible drink you had. No worries. It wasn't your fault. Plus, we had to queue up for a long time to get out of the city for the temporary inspection that day. It saved us from starving. Hold on. Water drink. But today, we'll go for the regular one.
You and Caesar buy the cocos, recommend tea milk, and then...
We've seen the movie and had our drinks. Where should we go next?
We've got some time to spare. How about we walk around nearby? There's lots of interesting shops in Lumina Square. You might see something you like.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone, watch out! Stay away from that fugitive!
Across the street, a burly man charges through the crowd, followed by several flustered officers.
Uh-oh. That guy has a dangerous look in his eyes. Those guys chasing him don't stand a chance. Take care of yourself, Wise. I'll be right back.
Caesar rushes off. Before she even finished speaking a few minutes later, you manage to call her.
Hello, Wise?
Caesar, where are you? Are you okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I already caught the guy. Don't forget I'm even stronger than Lighter. And besides, you weren't that concerned about me when I was dealing with ethereals before.
You sounded so serious just now. I thought something bad was about to happen.
Sorry to scare you. That guy was really dangerous for an ordinary person. He could have hurt someone. So, are you still nearby? I got totally turned around chasing him through the alleys. So, I am a little lost right now. Give me a minute and I'll come to you. Hey, Wise, can you hear me?
Hey, hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Darn, my phone died. Got it ages ago at the yard sale. Looked fine back then, but now it's acting up. Number one rule, never buy a rip-off phone, cell phone. This is gonna give you issues all through the time. I don't care what anyone says. So, young lady, have you managed to contact your friend yet? Oh, your phone is ancient. My daughter is your age. She changes her phone every year, huh? Your outfit, are you from the Outer Ring? Huh? Is there an issue with that? I got all the papers to enter the city. Oh, that's not what I meant. Most from the Outer Ring work for the furnace quarters. It's rare to see one here. Thank you for your help, but next time we public security officers ask citizens to clear, just stay put. It's too risky to dash into danger. I'm not a citizen. I'm from the Outer Ring. You don't have You don't have the duty to protect me, do you? Technically, I guess, but you're still a kid in my eye. And it's natural for us adults to protect your kids. I wonder how old Caesar is. I'm curious about that. Don't sweat it. I kicked my fair share of butts, and I can tell if my foe's tough from a mile away. Speaking of, you're not nearly as tough as I thought, fugitive. Haven't you considered to lure you into an alley to pick you off right away from the crowd? Of course we have. Huh? So why did you? It was an emergency and we had no backup. If we had an act, you might have snatched an innocent citizen. And to be honest, I didn't want to face him head on. But we had no other choice. For some reason, this officer reminds me of the old man, Gray Crow, who retired a while back. Back when I was like 10, a companion hollow emerged, swallowed a few kids who were picking berries. He was his how to rescue them and had wrecked his health, but he's always smirks whenever he mentions anything. What's up, young lady? Nothing. I'm off to meet my friend. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, and thank you again for your help. It's all set now. I should go meet the proxy. Maybe I should check out a look tonight. Okay. I wish I can get the stuff for her jacket. It would be really cool to make it in real life. Oh, there's Coco. Excuse me, may I ask something? Hello? Whoa! I'm sorry. I was a bit distracted. Welcome to Richard's Milk Tea. Oh, it's you again. Well, you remember me. Do you know where my friend went? After you dashed across the bridge, your friend got worried and ran after you. Didn't you two meet up? No, my phone died. Can't reach him at all. I see. I'm sorry for not being so helpful. That's right. Don't worry. I'm sort this out. Hey, are you right? Look distracted. Huh? Oh, how did you know? You've been zoning out. It's because the girl with glasses. Oh, is she bullying you? No, she's not. She's just a friend trying to talk me out of this my job. Talking about your job? Yeah, I started working here thinking I'll enjoy some tasty tea milk while making a little cash on the side. Turns out it's more customer service than I thought. Dealing with people has never been my thing. Girl, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. One of the reasons why I hate working in food and services. I was wondering if this job isn't my thing, and the pay isn't great. Why should I stick around if I'm just going to enjoy my tea milk? I'm sorry for venting. Must be hideous hearing my words, right? You're all good. If you're thinking of quitting, why hesitate? Because seeing customers happy with their drink, seeing its perfect taste temperature is fulfilling. I wanted to make drinks that brings relaxation to everyone. Thank you. I think I figured it out something. I'll stick around here a little longer. Don't mention it. I've just been chatting with you, but what you said made me realize something too. Oh? Are you in trouble too? Yeah, kinda. My friends have been worried about me, and they found an excuse to drag me into the city, got me unwind. Yeah, experts at acting like nothing happened. Aw, sounds like you've got great friends. Yeah, that's what I need to step up to. Oh, you say you got separated from your friend. How did you get here, Lemon Square? We rode on my trusty motorcycle, of course. Oh, right. I should be heading to the parking lot and away from him. Oh, thanks for the hint. I'm leaving. You're welcome. Come back again soon. I like Caesar. I may not be a big fan of defense characters, but she's a really, really sweet girl. I like her. She's definitely the type of person that would be there for you. Hands down. Caesar, you're here. Though you asked me to wait at the team milk store for you, I was worried, and then by the time I found those pop officers, they told me you were heading left. Oh, excuse me. I couldn't contact you, and I was afraid of losing you again, so I just stayed here. Sorry, it's all because my phone is malfunctioning. But now that we're together, let's head back to 6th Street. I didn't realize it got so late. You're right, we should be getting back. Too bad if we couldn't hang out more. No worries! I actually had quite a meaningful time here.
After a while, you return to random play with Caesar.
The data should have finished copying by now. And it's getting dark. Let's head back to the outer ring. Thanks for showing me around today. Seems like everywhere in New Eridu is just as busy as the old oil field's biggest market. Badger's Respite. So many strange and wonderful things. No wonder a lot of people from the outer ring want to live here.
Haven't you ever thought about it, Caesar? With your skills, you could apply for citizenship.
Me? Never thought about it. Even now, being here in the city, I still feel like I belong in the outer ring.
Wise, it really is you. Long time no see. I saw the note on your door saying you'd be away for a while, but I didn't expect it to be this long. Chop told me he saw you were back, so I came over to check. How are you guys?
We're doing good, thanks, Enzo. Just visiting friends for a few days.
I happen to be one of those friends. We'll take good care of Belle and Wise.
With such a friendly host, we neighbors can rest easy. I'll leave you to it. If you need anything, just drop by my store.
Is that guy your neighbor, Proxy? You seem close. I always heard people in the city aren't as close to one another. But from what I've seen today, people seem pretty friendly here too. You asked if I ever thought about living in the city. I guess with so many close friends in the outer ring, I've just never thought about leaving. So, if I want to really protect them, I can't do that.
Are you talking about becoming the Overlord?
Yeah, Proxy. I've been thinking a lot these past few days. Growing up with the stories of the Tour d'Inferno, I always wanted to become the Overlord to prove I was the strongest. But being the Overlord is more than just being the strongest. Even though Pompey's men caused trouble, he stepped in and resolved the situation. He even took care of the problems in Blazewood and with the Sons of Caledon. I only just found out the reason the Overlord hadn't been seen for the past 6 months is because he had been working on negotiations with the other regions. I would have never thought of doing that. I didn't even know it was an option. When he laid out the terms, Lucy immediately saw the benefits of the new routes for the old oil field. But I only understood after she told me. Casa has been working tirelessly for the town, bearing the brunt of all the pressure. Compared to them, I still have a long way to go.
Don't say that, Caesar. You have your own strengths too. When you found those goods in the hollow, you didn't get angry. You let Casa take them out first. At the time, we all thought Casa had betrayed us, but you still thought of the town's residents first, worrying the items would be corrupted in the hollow.
I think anyone else would do the same, right? Making sure everyone has enough to eat is more important than my pride or my feelings. But hearing you say that makes me feel a lot better. I might not be the smartest, but like a wild boar, once I set my sights on a target, I won't let up until I chase them down. Besides, I've got a great group of friends supporting me. Now it's time to focus on Tour d'Inferno. Pompey is a great opponent. This time, we'll find out once and for all who's the best!
I had a blast today, Proxy. All thanks to you. Plus, chatting with you totally made me feel so much better. Awesome! Since we're done here, let's return to the outer ring. I'll wait for you in the parking lot. Alright, let's go back. Upper level.
Meanwhile, somewhere in the old field of the district.
Boss, here's the new route distribution sheet. The newly expanded freight routes have been assigned to the Sons of Caledon as per your instructions.
Yes, put it there.
Boss, you've worked so hard for these new routes. Are you really going to just hand them over?
If it weren't for Moore stealing the intelligence, I wouldn't have had to go through all this trouble. By the way, Moores insists he acted alone. What do you think?
Well, boss, you know Moores was also thinking of our best interests.
You're giving me the answer to a question I never asked. But you don't seem too surprised by all this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the one, the only Mr. Hatter in the chat. Welcome in, Mr. Hatter. How do you like my new voice,
Wanting to win isn't a bad thing. But since I'm the reigning overlord, we have to act with integrity. The Motor League's stability ensures the safety of the oil wells. If there's infighting, someone's going to get taken advantage of. By the way, I heard that you've had a lot of dealings with companies in the city lately.
That is absolutely untrue. It's just that we had some issues with the protective gear we arranged for the oil refinery. I had to find a way to handle it.
I hope so. Lucius, you're smart and ambitious, but always eager for immediate results. Don't let your cleverness backfire.
Yes, boss.
These documents never end. I've been feeling exhausted these days. Am I getting too old for this?
Not at all, boss. You've been talking about the Tour d'Inferno a lot lately. You're clearly raring to go.
Well said. Caesar may have some potential, but she's not ready to replace me yet.
I'm glad you're liking the voice. I'm Alistair Mad Hatter. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Quite the pleasure.
But boss, please don't overwork yourself for the next few days. After all, for this grand event, you need to be in peak condition.
Who's texting us? Sorry, I just saw your message. I was just talking to my senior on the phone. To complain? I have no reason to complain. Honestly, it's great to have your help, and I just told my senior that restocking had been completed smoothly and any mishaps or Hatter or Mad Alistair, there we go. Mad Alistair. Should I change my title from Mad Hatter Guy to Mad Alistair? should I change that? Ah, your real voice, yes. My real voice has returned. Sleepless, should I play the other voice for him? The one that gets you in trouble? Everything is set for the Tour d'Inferno wise, and Caesar is looking sharp too. He wants to hear it, Sleepless, and I gotta listen to my fiance.
Very well, then I shall play this sound for you for the rest of the stream. How about that? Will that work for you all?
Don't expose me like that, bitch. I will expose you as much as my heart desires because I love you. The competition is just around the corner, so if there's any last minute preparations needed, let's get it done ASAP. Alright, let's rest up for the tour of the Inferno.
The final day of the tour of the Inferno arrives.
Mr. Otter's response is OMG. Since I can't lower my voice, I can't sound like a narrator, so I got one. Caesar and the crew are ready on the move for the kickoff, while let's link up the HCD and EOS started. Okay. No, that's fine. We'll keep the regular group. The Oreo Field District toward the Inferno starting point.
Alright, all you diesel-loving rascals, watching on TV, listening on the radio, and cheering live, gather around! It's your favorite gal, Jolly Jenny here! 30, 40, or even 50 years ago, a young man performed the miracle of diving into the flames and returning a hero! And in just a few minutes, new heroes will recreate the legendary Tour Inferno!
I didn't expect so many people. I'm feeling a bit nervous.
Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around?
Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Tour Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the hollow. Enough chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions! Defending, we got the Vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars! Challenging, we have the Sons of Paladon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter! The rules are simple. Charge into the hollow, reach Cinder Lake, and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pesky ether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord!
Overlord! The finals have been a long time coming. This showdown's gonna be a blast.
You're quite confident, little girl. Do your best, and try not to bore me.
Alright, folks, take your positions. The Tour Inferno is officially on!
Welcome home, Dawn.
The Vanquishers and the Sons of Paladon are neck and neck as they pass the fort. Can we expect an epic showdown in the hollow?
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinderglow Lake, here we come! Alright, we're in the hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road
Rush
ahead.
past them.
You okay?
Not at all. My hair is full of sand. That's what you get for being so slow.
There are more and more ether crystals around. Ether concentration levels are up too. Everybody be careful. There's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Oh, that was close.
Watch where you're going.
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead. Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
That was a tough track.
Really? Is that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay?
Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
Sit tight, Proxy.
What's that sound? The ground's shaking. Everyone.
I'm not as great as Mr. Hatter, but I think I did a pretty good job, guys.
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your Bang Boo alright?
I'm fine. How are you holding up?
I'm alright, just a few scratches. I'll live. The only problem is, it's just you and me now. Lucy and Lighter are missing. When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up, we were here.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route, recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
A significant release of energy. You mean an explosion?
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the explosion come from there? What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Welcome back with your food, Lexi. What did you get from Burger King? Those skills I would totally let us use on my motorcycle if I ever fix it. I would be screaming off my marbles if we ever did that on your motorcycle, Mr. Hatter. But I miss going on motorcycle rides. I miss it so much. For those who don't know, Mr. Hatter has a Harley Davidson. And we usually go on motorcycle rides on Sundays when I see him. And it is so much fun. Just cruising around.
Dust. Now that you mention it, Eos is covered in it too. Wait a minute. Isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
What did you say, Wise? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology.
and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how did it get here?
I better see you when I get there for the wedding. I don't think, Mr. Hunter, you wouldn't mind giving Lexi a ride around the block, would you? I don't think she would mind it. Of course, I know you meant the motorcycle.
That can only mean one thing. The explosion was no accident.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be the Vanquishers, could it? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete. How could he stoop so low?
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned.
I did too. Mr. Hunter was actually my first ever motorcycle ride, and I really, really enjoyed it. Now I understand what people meant, enjoying the freedom while riding. Totally get it now.
The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, second assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
Why, something's wrong. Fairy says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
Lexi, Mr. Hunter is down to give you a ride around his motorcycle. There's nothing wrong, like, just going around the block, right? You're not allowed to take her to Starbucks without me, okay? It is forbidden to take anyone to Starbucks without me.
You're right. It seems the enemy is deliberately blocking information from the Hollow.
Lexi responds, woohoo! Motorcycle, motorcycle, la la la.
And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Wise's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan? We can try to get out of the Hollow right now and tell everyone about what happened. Or...
My cat is trying to take my bookmark. Oh no.
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
Got it. Phaethon will respect and follow your decision.
Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds like something crazy happened, but it doesn't make any sense.
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later. Wise, Caesar, you two should get going. You've got to regroup with Lighter and Lucy.
A couple of minutes later, you and Caesar managed to return to the surface.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much time.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
It's Lucy's voice. Let's hurry! I have arrived!
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What took you so long?
Are you guys alright?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there fast.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike.
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news. Proxy, take us there now.
Caesar, let me help out once in a while.
Gotcha now. We're just getting started. There it is.
This way. There's a spatial fissure nearby.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
Soon after, Caesar and the others quietly approached the figure.
It's Morse. That's weird. Why isn't he with the Overlord and the others?
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain, just where the explosion happened.
At this moment, Moore's communicator sounds.
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed, but I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
Boss? You okay?
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno. But now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far from Cinder Lake.
Not good. The Vanquishers are way ahead of us.
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it just me, or does something feel off about Moors? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Welcome in, S&M.
Proxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moores was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Moors, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen!
Right down! Victory is in sight! I won't budge! And one stab! This isn't good. He's trying to get away!
Moores, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
That must have had something to do with the explosion back there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Moore's got the time for this. Focus on dealing with...
Cinderglow Lake toward the Inferno finish line.
The Sons of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been disappointingly dull.
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so useless.
But dull can be a good thing. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years. What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Lucius, do you mean you...
That's right, Pompeii. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake will be completely extinguished soon. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether, it will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar! You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control! What is it?
Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon. They're about to reach Cinder Lake.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Meanwhile,
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on? There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The Fisher took them to a place not too far away. Come with me. Fairy, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's root signature is striking.
I knew it! Cinder Lake is in trouble.
Almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
Thank goodness my old buddy is still good. Cute Lucy. Lucy, lighter. How's your ride holding up? There we go. The wheels are a bit wonky, but you're hanging in there. Mine's too. Alright, let's roll.
sometime later.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Oh man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
We'll get you out now! We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time! Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh man!
the oil runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? Face me head on!
Stop the racing blade!
His attack mode has changed. Watch out if you want.
Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up...
The enemy is exhausted. Hold on a little longer.
You guys okay?
Caesar, don't worry about us. Just think about winning. This is the only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood. Leave it to me!
I pledge my honor!
One step further!
Home run!
Gotcha now!
Come on, just a bit more!
Pass!
I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it.
But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What? Wait. No. Caesar, you can't mean...
Caesar! Have you lost your mind? You'll die! Caesar! Caesar! If we can't stay here, we'll just leave!
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do. Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid. Caesar, you...
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Yeah, we meet again.
I'm just gonna be honest, the first time I saw this, I'm like, why do I see my fiance, aka Mr. Hatter, doing something absolutely, utterly ridiculous, and just come in like, hey babe, how you doing? Like, the fuck, man? Really?
Wise, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
Caesar, I told you, you shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under control.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city. Combined with Eos's recordings that day, the old oilfield bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as he rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
That was pretty wild. Lighter and I were at a loss for words.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Wow, a sunflint!
Yeah. All of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
Thanks. I'll take good care of it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Everything feels bummed about you leaving, Proxy. Why not go and say goodbye? Big Daddy heard about what happened in the Torre de Inferno and came over to help me hold down the fort. He's eager to meet you too. Got anything else on your mind, Proxy? No, not really. Nope. I'll stay in touch, Proxy. I'll be missing you. Latanya. Every time I hear them talk, it reminds me of the minions from Despicable Me. I don't know why, it just does. What, Sleepless? What did I say that makes you go what? Did I say something funny? I'm so confused. You should head out west. Yeah, let's head home. Season mentioned taking us near New Eridu, so we just need to focus on driving.
Alright. The car window seems like an endless scroll painting, and with the car's movement and bumps, the solidation of the outer ring slowly turns into a color of New Eridu.
The sound of Caesar's motorcycle has completely faded. It looks like we're about to leave the Outer Ring.
As expected of the new Overlord. So reliable. It's really cool that they escorted us all the way to the edge of the Outer Ring. They even took a bunch of shortcuts that the GPS didn't know.
Thinking about how Cinder Lake was almost extinguished, and now we're laughing and driving home, it feels like a dream.
No, the scene where Caesar just pops out of nowhere. It's like, hey guys, how you doing? It kind of reminds me of something Mr. Hatter would do. Do something absolutely bonkers, and then just show up like, hi guys! Did I miss anything? Like, what the hell? Scaring the living shit out of me for no fucking reason, just for shits and giggles? How dare you?
What's wrong, Belle? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But watching Caesar fall, that feeling of helplessness, I never want to go through that again. Just like that time.
Belle.
Wise. No wonder we're family. You must be thinking the same thing I am, right, Wise? This is the edge of the city. Eos and Fairy are here too. It's time.
Slightly turning and steering the wheel random play vehicle. Oh.
Master, you have deviated from your course. Recalculating a new route home.
Don't worry, Fairy. We are going the right way. The road we're taking now is the real way home.
The car follows the city's edge, heading into a quieter and quieter areas. The road signs show fewer routes options as they go, eventually leaving only one destination. Towards the ruins of the old capital at the edge of the chasm.
We're here. Let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Fairy, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the fall of the old capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the old capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shiryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted. So Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. Turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos, waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
The wind carries away with her unfinished words. Belle picks up Eos and approaches the protective fence. The bamboo reaches out with a small hand and ties the red scarf into the metal net with a colorful cloth dancing in the wind.
Master, second assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away.
No. You're not allowed to go. You are forbidden to leave this stream until the stream is over. I'm sorry, Sleepless, but you have to stay until the stream is over. You're not allowed to leave. I forbid it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Sleepless. Have a wonderful sleep. I wish you many, many dreams. Thank you so much for being a mod on the YouTube side. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, Sleepless is a mod now. You have to wait until the stream is over and then you can go to sleep. Mods rules. My rules. No, I'm kidding. Lexi's like, wait, what?
Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
That name was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information. Resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame.
Yep, I promoted Sleepless as a mod on the YouTube side. She has been inducted as one of the deck of cards.
Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and EOS are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Fairy, didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
I know, Sleepless. I'm only giving you a tease. I know. You work very, very hard, and I truly appreciate you coming here. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name.
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbu. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
Mabi goes straight to the monument by protective fence and softly touches the name inscribed on the first list.
So you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too?
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
She looks over with a piercing gaze, as if something quietly burns within the depths of her crimson pupils.
I'll catch them all. None will escape me.
That night,
with the dust settled, we all gone to do is waiting for Perman to wake up. If our suspicions are corrected, the master behind Perman wants to sacrifice him in the monument. Sorry, guys. The activities from the sacrifice can cause disruptions to the smart crystalline lens. Could the sacrifice have something to do with Hilo's recovery? And how do the mastermind monsters have fall into the old capital tied together? We're inching closer to the truth. Yeah, our enemies want after sec officers even hijack their airship, then there are not foes that we can handle alone. Luckily, we have solid allies. Obviously, the Cutting Hairs, Blah Canopy Industry, Victorian Housekeeping Corporation, and the Sons of Kalon. Maybe Jinwen and Shinji. With them on our side, we're not turning this solo anymore. Second assistant, you've forgotten to mention the most reliable and powerful AI companion of all, Eridu. How would we forget about Fairy? Thanks for your trust, Master. I am here to help as always. Oh man, that was a bit cheesy, you two. It's late now, and I've got the store to run tomorrow. Let's head to bed. Night bell. Right, I'm gonna be right back, guys.
as you see the bed, all the exhaustion from the past few days hit you like a truck.
Time to sleep.
You settled in and closed your eyes. Before today, you hardly ever talked about what happened back then, not even between you and your sibling. The memories are fresh, like, teacher, we have already.
Awesome. Chapter 4 is done, ladies and gentlemen.
It's morning already. You might have dreamt, but it's all a blur now. A new day ahead after a good rest.
Okay, so I got a question for everyone. Nope, that's not it. Do you want to continue the main storyline, or do you want to do some character stories? Oh, SMR on that. Let me know what you guys want to do. I'm fine either way. Side quests? Alright. We will do some side stories. Okay, so who do you want to do? I don't think we can do Haramasa. No, we cannot. Okay. Yeah, we already did Soldier 11. You know what? We're gonna do Husband. We're gonna do Von Lycon's story. Yeah.
Today is a chill night. You've been chatting leisurely with Belle until you hear an unexpected message notification.
Bella, I received a strange message. With a wandering moon night, the chosen shall descend. As the clock strikes midnight, O sinners, await judgment in silence. That's so cringy. Who sent this? Lycon. Oh, is it from Lycon? Wait, you mean Lycon that I know? We only know one Lycon. Maybe his account got hacked? Or the hacker... The hacker's taunting us. But it sounds like him because he asks us politely if we have free in 5 minutes. He said that he'd be coming to the video store. Something happened. But this whole thing just feels so weird. Could it be that Lycon, despite seeming quite serious, is actually like this deep down? Highly likely. I knew it! He's pretty good at hiding it, though. Oh, he says he's almost at the video store. Typical Lycon, always so quick to act. You should go back and wait for him at the store.
After returning to the video store with a rhythmic knock comes at the door, as expected, is Lycon. He greets you with a gentle nod and enters.
My apologies for disturbing you. I am here today to discuss a commission with you, Master Proxies.
I trust the both of you have already read the forum post of declared criminal intent I sent you.
Forum post of what now? You sent us a forum post?
Ah. I believe I reposted it in the group chat. My most sincere apologies. I failed to send it properly. Ellen just taught me how to long press and send Internet links, but it appears I only managed to copy the title.
Tell me you're a boomer by telling me you're a boomer.
Oh, so that weird text Lycon sent us before was the title of an Internet post.
For a moment, I thought Lycon had a new hobby of some sort. The truth is less exciting than what I imagined.
I yet remain apologetic for my mistake. In order to not waste your time, allow me to read the contents of the post aloud for you. With the waning moon nigh, the chosen shall descend as the clock strikes midnight. O sinners, await judgment in silence. That is what the title says. And now allow me to read the contents for you. On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back the divine heart in the name of hope. Signed, the Companion of Justice.
The contents of this post seem quite enigmatic. Did you get any of that, Belle?
I feel like I get it, but also don't get it. Lycon, could you translate?
Considering the follow-up posts made by this poster, this thread should be a declaration that the poster intends to infiltrate a hollow tonight, to steal a famous painting that will be in transport then. And this very painting belongs to one of my current employers. As a qualified attendant, it is my duty to protect my client's assets. Thus, I was hoping to have you accompany me into the hollow and help stop the theft.
Well, we can, but this post looks like it was written by a kid trying to sound edgy. Just trolling.
Indeed, you aren't wrong to think that way. I too have considered that possibility.
Wait, you know what edgy means?
The word edgy appeared in the comments multiple times. In order to figure out the exact meaning of this term, I scoured the web and carefully perused several books on the topic before getting an understanding of the nuance behind it.
Lycon sure is diligent.
Even if the post is, as you said, merely a prank, that is also an acceptable outcome. You see, eliminating potential threats to my master's safety is also an important duty of an attendant. Of course, regardless of the outcome, I will see to it to give you sufficient compensation, Master Proxies. As this is quite urgent, I'm willing to offer twice the usual commission fee as compensation, if that would be all right with you.
Looks like with Lycon's money, we'll pay off the entire bachelorette party, Lexi.
We'll take the commission. After all, we can't leave a friend in need hanging.
You didn't hesitate at all. Oh, wise.
Well then, I suppose this contract is settled. Thank you kindly for your trust. I shall take my leave for now. Once both of you are ready, please make your way to the hollow.
Lycon is paying for our bachelorette party. Let's go!
Lycon bows gracefully, as usual, and then leaves the video store.
Wise, I don't think the advertising is a crime is something as normal thief would do before they are about to steal something. God, imagine if I got that type of commission, like a commission that would pay an entire bachelorette party. I would be over the moon so happy. I guess they're edgy teens after all. Yeah, I think so too. Believing the world revolves around you might be fun, but people think it's cringe. But let's get ready to leave. Can't keep Lycon waiting for too long. Let me do this real quick. Accept. Hey, we hit level 18. Let's go. Give me the money. Money. Money, money, money. inspiration? Gimme. And for not. Okay. How much do I have? Oh, a pretty good amount. I'm not pulling on anyone on the next banner or anything. What now? Ah. Okay. Let's go.
Ready and waiting. This is the path I follow.
Awaiting further instructions.
Is it time to clock out?
No. No, my dear, it is not time to clock out.
Huh? You sure you want me to join?
Yes. Yes, I do. And there he is. Our favorite boy.
That person just now looks super suspicious.
It's most likely the thief. We should go after them.
Warning. Ethereal energy detected ahead.
The smell of ethereal. Disgusting. You needn't worry. Leave the cleaning to me. No more.
Warning. Strong ethereal energy detected up ahead.
That thief was able to get through despite being so small and weak. We should be more vigilant. Stay calm now. We should turn right, but there are some supplies up ahead. I'll go by your decision, Master Proxy.
I will sacrifice my life for goodies. To the bitter end. Don't be me, guys. Don't ever be me.
The path ahead seems to be blocked by ethereal. Don't worry, I'll clear the way for you. We're surrounded by ethereal. Very not as much. Please allow me a little time to deal with them.
You don't need any help, right?
Understood. With this power, things don't look too good. Let's deal with the surrounding materials first.
Victory, the only option. Huh. The thief is just a kid. Ugh.
What's wrong? Your expression is a little odd.
No, it's nothing. This is just a bit shocking.
Shocking? How so?
Please, do not worry. It's nothing major, it's just that, well, this lady thief is my current employer. Not long ago, I was contracted by her family and temporarily took over their previous attendant's duties.
Huh? So she's stealing from her own house?
Master, I have found a proverb that fits the current situation. She is going against her family, like machine oil that decided to flood the workshop. Ha ha, ha ha.
Fairy, now's not the time for bad jokes.
Miss Lilac, could you explain why you are here?
I know not of this lilac you speaketh of. Thou dost not know my name. But, very well. Allow me to enlighten thee. Mortals, hear me! My name is Lempeluch Aznabel Phantomhine Lilac. But thou may also call me the Chosen of the World's End, the Companion of Justice.
Just no. Just no. That's the only one I can think of because I don't have the button for how about no.
I think I still heard the name Lilac in there.
Incorrect. That's Lempeluch Aznabel Phantomhine Lilac to you, not Lilac.
Grandiose, yet lengthy and jumbled terminology, speech filled with emotion but lacking any efficiency in communication. I see. I suppose this is a textbook example of
How
the
about
edgy
you?
speech pattern. However, from my perspective, it appears you have no issues communicating with her. Could this be the popular subculture amongst the youth today?
What would I do without you, Lexi? I keep forgetting that Von Lycon is literally around me and Lexi's age. I keep forgetting that. But the way he acts, he acts like he's in his late 40s, early 50s. It's like, no, Von Lycon is 33 years old. I keep forgetting that.
It's really not. Basically, nobody speaks like this nowadays. If I had to guess, it was in style maybe 3 trends ago.
If I might be blunt, your explanation is also quite confusing. However, we shouldn't linger here. I recommend we escort her out of the hollow.
I swear to God, Lycon acts like an old man. It's like, dude, you're only 34. Why do you act like this, man?
And whom might thou be?
This is Wise, a friend of mine, Miss Lilac, about what happened just now.
I have told thee before, I am not Lilac. I am Lempeluch Aznabel Phantomhine Lilac.
It's such a long name. You just made it up yourself, didn't you?
Made what up? This name is from my favorite comic. I mean, this is the name bestowed upon me since conception.
Many people tend to act like that in Victorian style. I mean, I do it from time to time. I mean, shit, I talk in third person all the time. So, I can't really preach to the choir. But it's just like... Lycon, I love you unconditionally. But dear Lord, please stop acting like this.
I heard that. From the comics, huh?
Miss Lilac, would you like blueberry mousse or orange tart for afternoon tea tomorrow?
Blueberry mousse, for sure.
So you finally admitted it. You really are the child of his employer, Lilac.
How could you use food to trip me up? That's cheating!
Absolutely not. I object to that statement. Food is the best weapon of all centuries. I did meet the VI for Von Lycon, Sir Nicholas. I was talking about this story, actually, because not spoiling too much, but someone from Von Lycon's past is coming back in future patches, and I made a joke with him. I'm like, I really want to know their backstories, and I want to know if they were lovers or not. And Sir Nicholas just started busting up laughing. He's like, who knows? I'm like, if I find out that something happened to Von Lycon because of that man, I will ride at dawn for him and scorch the earth. Because how dare you hurt someone so kind and so innocent?
Can you stand on your head?
Oh my goodness. Katie, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to Wonderland. I hope you are well.
Aha! The staple of an edgy persona. Once exposed, they ditch the pretenses.
Miss Lilac, if I may ask you, why do you want to steal this painting?
Stealing a painting? As expected, you can only see the surface of all this. Unfortunately for your feeble minds, the shallows do not typically contain the truth.
May I be so bold as to assume that the post on internet was also put up by you?
What post? I don't know of any post.
On the day of revelation, during the embers of the waning moon, I shall become the chosen of the heavens and descend upon this land of sins, taking back...
Stop. Okay, what's with that bland as hell reading? If you tried to sign up for the organization right now, I bet they'd drop you in the first round. But the organization probably wouldn't want someone as stuffy as you in the first place. Never mind a painting. I bet you couldn't even steal a coin.
I have an excellent idea. Let's change the subject.
Anyways, yes, I know Kite streams. I pop into their streams from time to time. Lurking in the shadows, like a little stalker, just creeping in there. Thank you so much for following, Kite. And why are you streaming right now and popping into my stream? What? What is going on? Have I missed the memo? Have I missed something?
What is this organization you speak of?
I was gonna say, how dare you pop in my stream while you're streaming? How dare you? You're supposed to give all the love to yourself. Yeah, Well, Lexi wrote, speaking of Kite is streaming now. It's only common sense to think that they're streaming right now. But yeah, I know Kite streams. Lexi, don't throw me under the bus like that.
The organization is the organization. Stealing this painting is the test they gave me.
Shame on you, Lexi. Utter shame. Hide under a rock. No hiding around. If you hide under a rock, no wine for you, Lexi. And no tacos next week. I'm gonna make tacos. Lilac, please.
Once I pass this test, I can join them and become a companion of justice. I just didn't think that I'd get something belonging to my parents as a target.
The entrance test is to steal something? What sort of organization is this?
Obviously, a Phantom Thieves Syndicate. What else? Do you really not know about Mockingbird? The most famous Phantom Thieves in all of New Eridu?
Okay, first of all, the only Phantom Thieves I know is Persona 5 editor, put it right there on the screen. That's the only Phantom Thieves I know. I have nothing to know about Mockingbird. Now, To Kill a Mockingbird, that I know that book, and it's a good book. Go and read it. It's a great book. I know it's been banned from libraries all across the United States, but it's a good book. I highly recommend it, and the movie's good too. Yes, we also play Persona 5 Royale on this stream, Kite.
Searching for Mockingbird, an infamous thief syndicate that steals from the rich and gives to the poor. Though their reputation is quite mixed, they once fooled and scammed almost all the wealthy elites of New Eridu. The organization was inactive for quite some time, but has recently resurfaced on Internet.
They're merely a group of criminals, nothing more.
Mockingbird isn't just some group of criminals. They're chivalrous thieves who steal from the rich and give to the poor. They are justice itself.
Okay, is it because his Yusuke is voiced by Matt Mercer? Do not lie to me, Kite. Do not lie to Hatter. Lexi, if you come out of your rock, I'll give you about six tacos. Lexi's like, Kite, language! That too? Okay. Understandable, it's Matt Mercer. Totally understandable. Yusuke reminds me of like that awkward cousin that has never been really outside of its own bubble. That's what it reminds me of.
And I am one of the chosen, Lampeluche Asdebel Phantom Hide Lilac, also known as the chosen of the world's end, the companion of justice.
Miss Lilac.
That's enough. Don't try to stop me. You can't possibly understand this kind of justice or my determination to become a phantom thief.
You misunderstand. As an attendant, it is my duty to protect my master's assets. So I cannot allow you to steal this painting. However, please do not worry. As per the contract I have signed, you too are my employer, and I will not prevent you from doing as you wish. Nor will I tell your parents. Yet I must warn you, the organization that calls itself Mockingbird is not necessarily trustworthy, and there are great risks in trying to join. I hope you can reconsider.
I thought you were gonna be all stuffy and stuck up like my previous attendants. Never thought you might be different from those old fossils. As for the painting, it's fine, even if you don't let me take it. I have other ways.
Like leaves, but Lycon doesn't follow. But is it really okay to just leave her like this?
Please do not worry. I will not let the situation remain as it currently is. It's just, considering what I know of people such as Miss Lilac, forcing my opinion will only cause more trouble. If I want her to understand the issue at hand, I need to find a more appropriate method. Something more direct and impactful that'll teach her where the issue lies. Apart from that, I also need some time to look into this ostensible Mockingbird's current dealings more thoroughly.
Lycon, why do you care so much about this Mockingbird organization? Have you had issues with them in the past or something?
My relationship with Mockingbird. I wouldn't exactly call what transpired issues. It has to do with a mistake I once made. I apologize. This has to do with some unpleasant history. When the opportunity presents itself, I will tell you more. You have my word.
I really want to know what happened between Lycon and Mockingbird. I really want to know. It's like that gray cloud that hovers, and you know that it's there, but you can't talk about it because there's not enough information. Never would have thought like this world come out bustling like a thief. Yep, and despite the claim that Mockingbird are these fantasies who steal from the rich and give to the poor, something seems a little sus. Also, you think there's something up with Lilac-wise? Makes sense. Feels like we're going to try something. But let's get it's getting late. Let's go to sleep early. Next up, we just have to wait in my time to get in touch. You know what? Okay. So that is end of our stream, ladies and gents. But you know who we're gonna go and bother the living crap out of? You guys ready for your emotes? Twitch side, have your emotes ready because we're going to go and bother Miss November, aka Miss Nicole, notorious mod for Kyle Phillips. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it, everyone. I will be streaming next week. I will be taking Friday to Sunday off as usual. There we go. There's the emotes. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I truly appreciate it. Until next time.